What's up, y'all? Play some chess. Today's victim is Chesijar. They're rated 1853. We're rated 1850 for today. I'm going with the Caro-Kann because that's all I'm good at. So we're gonna recapture. And this is a strange opening. Usually when they do this kind of stuff, I just gladly will take the pawn. It's gonna help them develop the bishop. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna place my bishop here. I didn't want to develop my knight and then allow them to push the pawn, then I have to jump my knight around, they develop the bishop, it just becomes a nightmare. So I develop the bishop, blocks against any checks, like for example the queen comes. Next up, what I would like to do is pester this bishop a little bit. So what I'm going to do is push this pawn right here. Alright, pause the video and see if you can find the 3-move winning tactical sequence for white. They're most likely going to retreat, and if they don't, I could probably do something like this to then help develop my knight. So it's not really a problem. There could be some sacrifices that I didn't consider, but I figure takes, knight, I can go back. I'm going to pre-move this because if he takes, I'm, going to recapture. Alright, so here's what the opponent could have done, but they luckily let us off the hook. They start off first with the bishop sacrifice. We saw this move, so the king has to recapture. And then what I missed was the knight move and then the queen move following that. So the best move is actually knight check here, because then when the king retreats, I missed this move, but what they can do is threaten checkmate. So they're threatening checkmate, but they're also threatening my rook, right? So best move here is to protect with the knight. So now this blocks against the checkmate threat. And then what they can do is actually take your rook, and that's kind of the end of the sequence. But there's actually bonus points if you spotted this alternate sequence too. So what they could have done instead, you can give a check this way, but this way is not as good, because what happens is when your king retreats, they can do the same thing, and they're going to end up winning a rook, but in this way, there's actually some complications that happen. So your knight blocks. When the queen takes here, the problem is that you can actually threaten to trap the queen. So if you go something like this, right, they can castle, and then the threat is actually that your bishop comes this way, and the only way for them to save their queen is to actually sacrifice the bishop. We take the bishop, and then they have to take this pawn in order to save their queen. As you can see, the difference is that by having the knight here, it's not protecting. Like if it was on this square, you could have actually taken the bishop. Now there's one more quick thing that I noticed. In this position, you might be wondering why I was saying the queen is threatened to get trapped, because it looks like the queen has a safe square, right? Well, not really, because now it actually blunders a bishop with check, and then when the queen blocks, you can actually win this knight over here, and so now you're the one that's actually up a piece. If you guys have 5 minutes, visit Action Against Hunger. Link should be in the bio. They accept donations as low as $5 for those in need. Alright, they decided to play peacefully and retreat. I need to get my king side rolling, so I'm going to push this pawn, develop the bishop, and then the knight's going to go here. This is quite different than what a typical Caro-Kann looks like. Alright, my pawn is now under defended. I don't want to defend with the queen because then the bishop can come here and any pawn move becomes a threat. I could do this, but that's like very passive. I could let it go. I don't like that though. And if I go here, they might consider pushing their pawn, and then my knight is like trapped forever. But no, I'm too low level to allow that pawn to go undefended. Probably go knight and then castle. Alright, so now they're attacking my pawn, and I could defend with the queen potentially. I think I like that. I have to get the queen going, so no, if I defend with the queen, the knight is gonna jump. That's kind of annoying. I think what I'm gonna do, this looks kind of scary, but I'm gonna park my queen over here, and if they take, I win a rook, and if they move their bishop like that, I was just gonna block like this. Alright, pause the video and see if you can spot the best move for black. And then because of that, I'm going to take the knight, and I'm not going to think twice about it. Alright, so I could castle, and that's probably, like, I could try to castle by moving my knight, but then I'm really attracted to this move by attacking the bishop. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that one too. Attack the bishop. Yeah, that looks pretty good actually. Next, we pretty much are required to jump like this with the knight. Okay, so dude wants to go here. My queen is gonna get tossed around a little bit because anywhere I go is bishop's territory. I think I should just castle though. I think I should just castle. I'm gonna castle. He's gonna attack me like that. What about something like this? Is the knight gonna attack me next? Like, I want to get to this square eventually. That's probably the best one. It's the best one. And the dude just resigns. Like, come on, bro. Well, I hope you guys liked the video. If so, like, share, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.